All right, everyone, how is it going? It is, let's see, April 5th, and let's get into SPY. So today we saw very good action. Nice little green candle there. All day above yesterday's highs. This is good. It definitely helped my other positions that I was in the Canadian MJ sector. So something I'm going to be watching in SPY is probably the first test is going to be this 20-day simple moving average. We're probably going to test that level, and we could reject from it and get back into this territory. We could tomorrow. It could be another down day. Then next Monday we could continue on up. So that's what I'm watching. I want to. Ideally, I would like to see this go and test these levels up here. But it's I still don't really get a warm and fuzzy about SPY yet. I want to see it break a high of 266.77. That was this high, and today we hit 266.64. So it was very close, but I want to see that break. And yeah, that's going to be the first level at 20-day simple moving average, and then we will see where it goes from there. We do have a nice, has not crossed yet, but this MACD indicator, it's about to cross, which means that's usually a bullish sign. Now, all that really means is, the stock is crossing above the 20-day simple moving average. Let's see. Okay, let's move on to Facebook. Facebook saw a nice day today, even though we closed below where we opened. It was still a good day. I said a while ago when the daily was in the 20s that this would be a good, if I had extra cash, I would buy into Facebook at that time. And that day it probably it went a little tiny lower the next day. The next few trading days it was kind of going sideways, but with the daily RSI in the 20s for a company like Facebook, I would not feel bad buying in at all. The news is terrible, whatever, but this is a huge company, guys. I absolutely would have bought them. I think we'll probably see continued upside. We'll probably test this 20-day simple moving average next. Let's look at their weekly. I wonder what their weekly chart looks like. Pull that up. Okay, yeah. Jeez. Wow. So yeah, look at a stock's history, everyone. Every time you see that RSI level, dip to, it hasn't been this low in literally since 2013, all the way back here. So every time we've had these low weekly RSI levels, we've seen continuation to the upside. So just something to keep in mind. This is something I look at absolutely whenever I look at any stock, looking at the RSI. Apple, it was a good day for Apple today. A little continuation, but we're right at that 20-day simple moving average. So we'll see if we can close above that. We did not close above that today. Something to keep in mind. And, we're kind of in the middle of the trading range, the bottom of the dump right there. High of the bounce. Actually, the all-time high. That's the all-time high up here. So it's kind of in the middle. We'll see where it goes. It is stronger compared to other companies. At least just from the chart, it looks stronger than most companies. Let's check out their weekly chart. Okay, I actually don't really like their weekly chart. Yeah, I don't like this. So we've had 2 weeks, they're inside bars. So depending on, okay, so this would be a good thing to look at. Ooh, actually, is that an inside bar? It's a low of 164.47, low of 165. Okay, yeah, so that actually went lower. Oh man, see that it just looks like an inside bar. Technically it's not because it broke lower, but ideally if I was watching Apple, I would want to see a clear break in one direction or the other. To the upside it would have to break a high of 174.23, and to the low, actually what is that low? 164.94, 64.47, yeah. Okay, so ideally I would want to see a break to the downside of 164.47. If I was to play bearish, if I was to buy some puts, I would buy puts, that's just me. Do your own research and due diligence before you invest any money in any of these stocks. But yeah, then the next level of support is all the way down at 150. So there would be money to be made if it went to the downside. And on the flip side too, you could also buy calls or just buy the stock. Either one's a great way to play it. And let's take a look at Tesla. Get rid of that. Okay, around the daily. Yeah, Tesla has been bouncing very nice. 2 green days. Wow. Nice. So we hit a low of 252 and bounced all the way up to 306. That's awesome. That's great. What is it? Almost 20%. Low of what did I say the low was? 252. Yeah. About 20%. That's nice. Yep, bull MACD cross looking to form here. So the bull MACD will be confirmed if we do close. Technically, we did close above that 20-day simple moving average. So let's just wonder what that was. Huh, interesting. Okay. So yep, that's pretty much it. I'll take a look at the weekly chart. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that weekly chart just does not look very good. So on the weekly, high. Jeez, that does not look good. 386. Let's see. 389. Okay, so that's technically higher. Yeah, I don't like this weekly chart. If I were personally in Tesla, I would probably get out once I get break even, or if I made a little profit on this ride up. That's just me. I wouldn't feel too comfortable. I just by looking at it, I don't like it. And let's look at the S&P on the weekly. Let's see what's going on. Okay, nice. On the weekly, what do we hit the low of? 252.92, 254. Okay, so yeah, we haven't tested, or we've come close to testing the bottom. We've come very close. This was the bottom for this week, and the low of the dump is all right there. So, we could just be seeing a nice little bounce, and we could be forming a lower high before we make another leg down. Just kind of what I'm seeing. That's why I'm playing some other bounces in the Canadian sector, because I'm a little nervous of what SPY is going to do. If SPY tanks and we see, huge dump, we break past this low of the February dump over here, it'll bring almost everything down with it. So just something to keep an eye on. We might be testing that 20-day simple moving average at some point. That would be my next guess, but we would need to break, let's see, 266.7, 266. Yeah, so we need to break the high of last week, which was 266.77. The high of this week so far is 266.64. So I would need to see a break of last week's high before we can test that 20-day simple moving average. Ooh, okay. One thing to note too, we did touch that lower Bollinger Band. You can see we touched it briefly and then went right back up. So that's a nice level of support right there. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.